All right, welcome into 5 Reasons to Bet. I'm actually down here at FTX Arena in Miami, so that's why I've got the mask on. Wear your mask.
Who is that masked man?
That masked man is someone who doesn't want to show his face because he hasn't been doing as well on the picks as you have. We are sponsored, as always, here on 5 Reasons to Bet by BetUS.com. Go to BetUS.com. Use the code 5, F-I-V-E. Get yourself 125% bonus. This is where you want to bet. They got the best live betting platform. You can also hedge yourself. During a game, you don't like how it's going, go the other damn direction. Use your parlays, bet anything. And, of course, I'm down here at the Heat's Arena. They're at 48.5 for the season. If you want to play it, this is the time to do it if you like them over or under. We're in Miami, so we appreciate it if you like it over. All right, but we're going to get to some football here. We're going to start with the Dolphins. And, look, Jim, I mean, they're playing a team that's 0-3 that was supposed to be better than this in the Colts. They don't have Tua. There's still the Watson swirl all around them. They've turned Jalen Waddle into a running back, and Will Fuller can't seem to stay healthy, and the offensive line is a mess. Do you like the Dolphins this weekend?
Well, I choose to stay positive.
Oh, yes.
I'm 3-0, 3-0 picking the Dolphins this year. I said money line against the Patriots. I said take the Bills, and I said take the Dolphins getting the 4 points against the Raiders last week. So what's the line? The Dolphins are laying 2 as the home team, 42.5. I'm staying away from the total. I think Miami is just a better team. Carson Wentz has got like 65 strained ankles. He's a disaster. The Colts are not a very good first half team. So this is where Miami needs to capitalize and get out in front and hold on to the lead. I think Miami is a better team. I think the elements will have a play in this because remember, it's a 1 o'clock game. The Colts are a dome team coming down to South Florida, the heat, the rain. I'm going to take the Dolphins laying the 2 points. And what I really like, because Indy is such a bad first half team and Miami is a good first half team, there is a money line bet taking the Dolphins to win the first half, and they're laying a 0.5 point. So I like that a lot. And the way this defense is now starting to play and how Carson Wentz is, yes, to a defensive touchdown, more than 2-1 for that. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take Miami -2, Miami money line for the first half, and yes, there will be a defensive score in that game.
Where I agree with you, and I probably am going to play on your side here, but where I agree with you is that the Dolphins defense needs to take over a game. Like that if they are what we thought they were, they
now is the time.
Yeah, now is the time. The offensive struggles aside, they have to. I understand they've been put in compromising positions. I get it. But they just need to take over a game, get some turnovers, and like you said, maybe get a defensive score. All right, we got 3 other games to get to, including the big dramatic soap opera one. We will do that right after a word from our friends over at Booze Bandage.
Clap, blast 'em.
All right, we're heading into the weekend, so you got to go to Booze Bandage. Use that code 5RSN. Get yourself that 20% off and avoid the hangover. You know what? We'll save Patriots Bucks for last here. Let's get to the other 2 games that are interesting. One of them in the best division in football right now. One of them that you're taking a look at. What do you think?
Well, yeah, let's start with the 3-0 Cardinals and the 3-0 Rams in the Rams house, the home of the Super Bowl. And by the way, did you hear that Super Bowl halftime show that got announced? Kendrick Lamar, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. All I'm saying is if you go into that green room during the Super Bowl week, you won't be able to leave your job for at least 30 days. Be careful if you're going to be there. Listen, here's how it is. I think the Cardinals are the biggest surprise. I thought they would be terrible this year, and the fact that they're 3-0 is a splinter in my shoe. Rams are laying 4.5, and I like the Rams. Here why. Sean McVay, he's 4-0 against Cliff Kingsbury, okay? The Rams have beaten the Cardinals 8 in a row, 7 of those 8 by double digits. I don't see how this is going to be any different. It's in the Rams' house. The Rams are making a statement. I think it's all LA in this game. It's going to be a blowout, I think. So I'm laying the 4.5. I'm staying away from the 55.5 over-under. I think they'll probably hit it, but the Rams have been kind of weird with these over-unders this year. But I am going to lay the 4.5, going with the Rams at SoFi.
All right, and one more appetizer before we get to the main course.
Yes, the Giants and the Saints. The Saints are back in New Orleans after the hurricane and everything like that. This is not as dramatic as Katrina, thank goodness, but I don't think it's going to be that same sort of home field advantage as it was when they opened up the Superdome back then. Listen, the Giants are getting 7 points. They're 0-3, but they're better than that. They should be 2-1, and the Saints aren't as good as their record indicates. Listen, I think what a lot of people don't know, Daniel Jones is 10-4 against the spread on the road in his career, including that game in Washington this year. I like the Giants in this game. I like them getting the 7 points. It wouldn't even surprise me if they win the game. The Giants are a lot better than people think. Maybe their coach is getting in their way, but I will take the G-Men getting the 7 points.
All right, well, a former Giants defensive coordinator coaching against his former quarterback, Brady Belichick. I don't even know that we need to debate anymore who was more important because it's looking like the quarterback was.
Yeah.
These tickets are going, I think, for an average of $1,100. This is the highest priced regular season ticket at Foxborough ever, actually, I just saw. And obviously, the reception is going to be very interesting. But as a football proposition here, let's just stick to this. Beyond all of the drama, do the Bucs cover in this game?
Here's the thing. Bill Belichick, as an underdog, granted, a lot of that was with Brady, 27-13-1 against the spread. Okay, Bill Belichick knows how to coach. He hasn't forgotten how to coach. Does he have the weapons? Of course not. The Buccaneers should win this game. Everybody, Vegas, everybody has got all the tickets are being bet on the Buccaneers. So I'm going to go the other way. I'll take the Patriots a home getting 7.5 points. It's unheard of. At Foxborough, the Pats getting 7.5. I think the Buccaneers will win. I think it'll be a lot closer. I think Belichick is going to dial up that defense. He's going to try to run the game, keep Brady off the field, eat up that clock. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Over-under is 49 in that game. Wouldn't be surprised if it's in the 20s, the low 20s for both sides. Brady's going to get his. He's going to get the win. But the Patriots are going to get the cover. Take New England getting the 7.5.
All right, so New England getting 7.5. You like the Rams against the Cardinals. You like the Dolphins against the Colts. And you like the Giants against the Saints. Use that code word 5, F-I-V-E, at betus.com. For your booze bandages, use the code word 5RSN. We'll be back next week.
I drink to you, Mr. Ethan.